Seniors over 60 are going to try ETrikes for the very first time. Stick around to see it. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And today I'm joined by 3 seniors over the age of 60 that are going to try ETrikes for the very first time and pick their favorite. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, so today I've got Ken with me, who's 77, Bob with me, who's 68, and Cheryl, who's 64. And Ken, tell us again, when's the last time you've been on a regular bike?
Oh, probably 5-6 years ago.
And never ridden an e-bike, right?
Never.
Have you ever ridden a tricycle as an adult?
No.
No, okay. All right, so you're gonna see Ken experience not only e-bikes for the first time, but tricycles for the first time as an adult. Bob, how about you? Last time, or have you ever ridden an e-bike?
No.
But you were a motorcycle rider, still are.
I am, yes, sir.
And last time you've been on a bicycle?
2019.
2019, all right. And Cheryl, moving on to you, have you ever ridden an e-bike?
No.
And then last time you rode a bicycle?
Approximately 3 years ago.
3 years. And have you ever ridden a tricycle as an adult?
A long time ago.
Long time ago, okay. Have you ever ridden a tricycle as an adult?
Yes, I have.
You have, just a regular pedal
Regular
tricycle?
swing, yeah.
Okay. It's been a while though?
Long time.
Long time, okay. All right. I'm gonna walk you guys through everything in terms of how to operate them. We're gonna move from left to right here. So we'll start down here. You guys can all follow me down here. I'm gonna move all this. Okay, so I think for the sake of moving this along, we're gonna do 3 trikes at a time. And so each one of you can pick one to start with. So we'll start right here and I'll kind of explain it, walk through it, and everything that goes into it. So this one is actually what we call a reverse e-trike. And you can see the front wheels tilt. So this is different than every other single trike here in that it does not balance on its own. So this is going to feel more like a 2-wheel bike. So if any of you are not comfortable being on a 2-wheel bike, or for whatever reason, it feels squirrely to you, you don't have to do it, because it is gonna feel different. So this one is the only one that is like this out of all of them. Now moving on here is our folding e-trike. It's a conventional trike, 2 wheels in the back. And this is a 750 watt motor, as is this. So when we talk about e-bikes in California, 750 watts is the legal limit, technically speaking, to what an e-bike can have. So 750 is the most powerful that we have here today. Now, like I said, they're capped at 16 miles an hour.
So that's approximately 1 horsepower.
Is it? There you go. This one can go up to 20. Because of the tilting steering, the handling is actually much better. Moving on to our third trike there is our relaxed body e-trike. It's a little more of a stretched out frame. We've got the ape hanger style handlebars that can come into your body. And I also can get a couple tools to adjust it to fit your body correctly. That's a 750 watt rear hub. Also one of the most powerful ones. Now, if you guys want to come here, I'll give you a quick tutorial on how they work. So on your handlebars, you're going to have a power button on all of them. On this one, it's right here in the middle. And you'll push that and you'll see your screen come on right here. Now from here, you have 5 levels of assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 ways you can get the motor to help you. One is you can pedal. And then this assistance level is how much power the motor will give you. I recommend starting in a lower level, or 0 if you want to get comfortable just riding the trike. Then you also will have either a thumb throttle or a twist throttle. So a few of them have a thumb throttle and a few of them have twist throttles here. It just works like a gas pedal on a car, where the harder you push it, the faster you go. Don't ever go like this. If you're gonna do it, you just wanna ease into it. A lot of people come up for the first time and they do a quick like this to test it. Don't do that.
Little whiplash.
Yeah, it's gonna jerk you. And then the twist throttle basically just works. You twist it, it's like a motorcycle, and you'll go. You don't have to do that if you're not comfortable. That option is just there. When you're getting on and off, just leave it in 0. That way nothing can move unexpectedly. And your brakes, obviously, will cut the motor. Our new version of this one has hydraulic brakes, but this is mechanical disc. So on this one, just use the right rear brake. Creates a more stable braking experience. The hydraulic brakes are a little bit better for this one. So any questions before we jump into it? The other thing I'll say is tricycles are different than two-wheel bikes in that you have to steer the handlebars. So on a bike, there's a lot more leaning that goes into it. On a trike, when you lean, the trike doesn't move. So you have to actually trust the balance and steer the handlebars. You'll kind of see when you get going, but it feels a lot different.
Those gears.
These are gears like on a bike. Use them or don't use them, totally up to you. This shifts up, this shifts down. So yeah, you don't have to do those. Those have nothing to do with the electric. Those will work in conjunction with the pedal assist. So typically when you're in the highest level of assistance, you'd want to be in the highest gear of the bike. So, any questions? Concerns?
None yet.
Okay. Does
Well,
anyone?
you said leave this in 0. Was that?
Just when you're getting on and off, so the motor doesn't you don't hit any.
Let's push this button down.
Yeah, to 0. Yep. Or you can turn it off.
Look like an 8 from where I was.
Okay.
So out here.
Yeah. And if anyone's not comfortable doing this one, you don't have to. So, up to you.
I'll do them all.
All right. So who wants to start on the navy blue one? Cheryl? All right. Okay. Ken, you've won this one right here.
I see that they're preset in the lowest gear range. This one isn't.
This one's in the lowest. This one's actually in the highest.
Right. I had that backwards.
Yeah.
I don't have a machinist. I should have known that. The smaller sprockets.
You probably want the seat a little higher, or how is that, Ken? That seems really low for you, actually.
Yeah.
Let me raise it
Can't
for
get
you.
my legs straightened out.
Yeah. Try that. I don't know if that's too high. See.
Oh, it does. Even though it's articulated up here too.
Oops. There we go. All right. Try that. Higher still?
Is that
That's probably
reverse
all
on
right.
them?
What's that?
Is this reverse R?
Yeah, but this one, that's something we removed from it. Reverse is not safe on that one. Cheryl, looks like you might need the seat a little higher too. What do you think? Or is that okay?
Maybe just a tad.
Do you know how tall are you?
5'7".
And how tall are you, Ken?
5'6",
5'6".
5'7".
Bob, how about
Used to
you?
be 5'8".
5'8". Well, I'm probably shrunk. I'm probably under 5'8" by this point.
Might
I've
be
shrunk
a
too
little too high.
Okay.
There.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Okay, now.
Let me twist that seat. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
better.
Okay, so now let me get all your. So you're already on and 2. You're already good to go too, Bob, right?
Yeah.
Which handle is the rear brake?
Right.
That one. Okay.
The right is the rear, yeah. You can. So you have parking brakes on, so you can pop that out.
Oh, okay. So this is the one we want to use.
Oh, it's just on Bob's. Just focus on that right brake. Okay. And then Cheryl, go ahead and push the power button.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys, let's have Bob go first. And so, a couple things. One, if you notice here, this is slanted a little bit. So just make sure to steer away from the cars. You guys are welcome to make one big loop around, and then we'll come back and get your opinion on it. You going, Cheryl? All right, Cheryl's going first.
Wow. It might be a little bit too high.
Oh, you got to pop the brake out, that's why.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go. Now you should be good.
Okay.
And then you can assist, you can push the assistance level higher.
Wow.
If you want to go faster, you can push the assistance. There you go, Ken. Steer to the left, steer to the left, steer to the left. There you go. Stay away from the cars. Oh, I mean, you can, yeah.
This is fun.
There you go. You can go all the way around the building if you want.
All the way around the building?
Yeah.
Oops. This is very fun. I like it.
Yeah. How was the steering for you? Intuitive?
It's good. I mean, you know, you got to get used to everything you ride.
Yeah.
Naturally, even probably on your product from bike to bike is going to be, there's always slight differences. But yeah, I'm impressed. I like it.
What did you think of the steering and like the cornering?
It feels a little funny, but this is unlike anything I've ever ridden, so that's to be expected. I can see this turning into my fishing buggy for the beach. Put some pole holders on it.
What about you, Ken? What'd you think?
The throttle's a little touchy. Comes on rather sudden. It's in one assist, and I found it a little hard to control. It wants to go faster, not very linear. Other than that, everything seems to be all right. That's just an opinion.
Yeah, no, it's great. How about
I
you,
notice
Sharon?
there's no reverse.
No reverse. Yeah, it's a freewheel.
Yeah.
So if you want to go backwards, you actually can put this in reverse,
Oh,
and then you can push the throttle.
yeah, it comes on rather sudden.
Yeah. Well, you gotta. That's so you're letting your thumb off. Don't let your thumb off. There you go. You gotta gradually push it in. Yeah. See, it jumps when you kind of take your thumb off.
Well, I try to move it real slow, and it still comes on kind of abrupt.
Here, let me show you. So well, yeah. You can do reverse if you want. There you go. Well, you'll try the twist throttles. You may be able to have better control with those. So, all right. All right. And Cheryl, what'd you think?
Definitely different.
Different than a bike, or
Yeah, I'd take it camping with me.
did you try the throttle at all?
No.
Do you want to take one more lap and try the throttle?
So how do you
Well, here, don't do it unless you're ready to go.
use that?
You're gonna twist it. So
Twist it.
go ahead and put your feet on the pedals, and then you're gonna grip right here, and then just twist it back. Yeah, but don't
Okay.
jerk it. Don't jerk it. There you go.
Okay, all right. Oh, I
you
like
go.
that. That's even better.
Apparently, the speed control is not pulse width modulated. It's just a DC level control, right?
That I don't know.
What kind of range do these have?
Up to 50 miles. Really depends on, number one, the weight of the rider, the terrain, and then the hills. So if you're on flat ground, you can go forever. Big hills are going to drain the battery more.
Yeah.
Also, heavier riders are going to drain the battery more. So
and how fast you go would probably be a factor also.
right, and then how much you use the throttle or the pedal assist. So if you're using the throttle constantly, you obviously drain the battery a lot quicker. Yeah. So
I'm impressed with this one. It's fun.
Cool.
Very, very fun.
okay, well you'll compare it to the other ones. This one's probably right up your alley, being a motorcycle guy too.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way with the lean of the tires.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
'Cause on a motorcycle, you really don't turn your handlebars. On these, you do have to, but the feel is.
Yeah. Do you want to swap and try this one, Ken?
Yeah, I'll try that one.
Sometimes on the motorcycle, I just think where I want to go. I don't even feel myself doing it, you know.
Yeah.
I'll try this bad boy out.
How was that, Cheryl? Fun?
That was definitely worth it. I like that.
And how was comfort for you on this?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Feels
Makes me want to put the handlebars
feels
forward.
like riding one of those super-sized toys. battery operated toys.
Kickstand, bud.
I like that. Really, it moves.
You can do another lap actually, since they've already traded.
I like that.
Different, right?
Yeah, it is different than the
Yeah.
two-wheel front end. It's seemed a little. I thought that the other one would be a little less stable. It's more stable, in my opinion. But yeah, I got it up to 17.
You got this one up to 17?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you two want to swap?
Sure.
Your phone's gonna almost fall out of your pocket. Yeah.
Takes there we go.
I'll just turn this down.
Ouch. Watch out for the basket when you're dismounting.
All right, Cheryl, let's try that one. What'd you think of that one, Ken?
Interesting. It is definitely more like riding a regular bike from the tilt and steer control. But again, I found the throttle a little bit difficult to control, a little touchy. But the acceleration is pretty hefty.
Those are big motors on all of these.
Yeah. If I let it go, what's it going to fall off? How do you get it to stand
You
up?
gotta push it in to go, Bob.
This?
Yeah. No. You don't have to hold it in. Just make sure it is. There you go. Now it'll work. There you go.
There's not a locking position. You just kind of got
You
to
gotta put the
leave it in the
kickstand
middle.
down.
Oh,
Yep.
duh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one feels more like a traditional bicycle.
Yeah.
But I noticed you were taking some pretty good close corners and whatnot. Like you were able to stay.
Yeah, with another 15 minutes of practice, I would have had it nailed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So comparing this one to the first one you rode, which of those two do you like better?
Oh, that's a tough call. I think the first one,
Okay.
shorter learning curve.
Okay. All right. You got one more then. So we got this one Bob's on. We'll have you try that one.
Oh, by the way, I'm an electronics guy,
Okay.
and I have sewing machines, industrial sewing machines. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know.
Okay. What they have is what's called a clutch motor. The motor's going full speed all the time, and you engage the clutch. I've removed that. People give away treadmills every day of the week on Craigslist. And they have nice 1 to 2.5 horsepower motors, depending on the size of the treadmill. I take those motors, put them on my sewing machines, and then I can buy for $3.50 a little circuit board that generates what's called pulse width modulation. And that'll take a while to explain that. But what that gives me is the ability to run it from this fast to full speed and anything in between with tremendous amount of control.
That's
Pulse
great.
width modulation gives you full torque at slow speed.
Got it. Got it. So Bob, what'd
Real
you think
slow.
of this one?
I like it. I like the style of it, especially. Very good looking bike or trike. I prefer that one.
Okay. Cheryl, comparing this one to that one,
I like this one.
you like that one.
Yes.
Differences in why?
Tough call.
This one's more easier to handle, I think.
Okay. All right, Ken, you're up on this one. And then Cheryl, do you want to try this one?
I don't know.
Nice idea having a place to put your junk.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like riding a two-wheel bike,
I'll
right?
take your turn.
Yep. Yeah, you want to go for another spin?
I love this one.
I think you have a buyer right there.
All right, let's see. So,
Okay, this is a different button situation.
yeah, so it's just the up and the down, and then this is a twist throttle. So you're going to twist it right here.
Oh, that part of
Black part, yep.
it. Okay.
Oh. Oh boy, hit the brake. Okay. So you like being on the three wheels?
This
Don't
is
mind
fun.
two-wheel as long as they're just two-wheel.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get comfortable with that. Two
I
wheels
gotcha.
in the front.
I got you. But did you think the one, the Navy one, that was easy for you to steer and
Oh,
ride?
I like that one. That one's, and it's comfortable too. It's just the right, like
Position?
right built and everything.
Mm-hmm. Cool. It's
Kinda
fun,
feel-
isn't it?
Kind of feel like a kid again on this.
Yeah, this one takes a particular rider, but I really enjoy it too. You can take it on some trails and
I love it.
it's beefy.
This could get me in trouble with my wife. Come home with an e-bike. She'll go, "What are you doing now?"
All right, well, we'll see what Ken thinks here of his third try.
You know, I really thought that was going to be really squirrely, and I find it to be personally more stable than the other two models. I thought the tail was just going to make it really squirrely, and I was wrong about that.
That's cool. It's good to hear. Oh, Ken's going for another lap.
Ken likes
I
that
think
one.
he likes that bike too.
If you guys want to go again while we're waiting, feel free. You're getting into it now.
I like it.
You're getting the lean down and everything.
His back support is very nice too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, here comes Ken. Get his final thoughts. So, Bob, you're choosing this as your favorite of the three. Cheryl chose the relaxed body, the navy one. What'd you think, Ken?
Started working with pistol. I think I'm getting the hang of what that's trying to do.
Okay. How did you like the feel of this one compared to the other two?
It's pretty much the same.
Okay.
I prefer this one, but all three are they're fun. It's enjoyable.
Cool.
This one's good too, but I like that one's best. That one.
As far as looks, the one that Ken's on right now is very good looking.
Yeah, it's a jazzy
buggy.
looking thing.
I could
isn't it?
see myself parking that in my driveway instead of that white car over
Excuse
there.
me.
Okay,
Cool.
less
But again, the throttle seems to come on a little aggressive.
Okay.
less gas.
But I finally finally got a grasp of what the pedal assist does. I was working around these buttons and seeing what that does.
Okay.
And now
Maybe after we get more comfortable,
That-
too, you guys can try them again, because I
Yeah.
think,
that's a good thing. You'll learn how to use it.
yeah.
Now they need to make freeways for these bikes. you
I
know?
like aggressive. Make them faster, please.
Yes, that would be
I
nice.
found it a little hard to go slow.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. All right. Now we're moving on to our other three that have more of these office style chairs.
Nice.
3 different frames. So this one is our Simple Glide 500 watt front hub motor. This is the Simple Glide fat tire with a 750 watt rear motor. And this is our recumbent one. Now, these two are new for 2025. And this recumbent one, we have to make some adjustments to get the pedals a little bit farther out in front. But I'm curious to get your guys' feedback on how it feels. The recumbent one's just a little bit lower to the ground. You can see the seats are higher, but I think we have to expend the pedals. So these are all twist throttles, little smaller display you see right here. So yeah, and the seats can slide. And then this one actually has a footrest you guys can try out as well, right here. So
Excuse me.
pick your poison for your first ride.
You used a term right at the beginning of your talk that I didn't catch.
Can you fasten
I
a
didn't know
trailer
what it
on this
was.
thing?
This is supposed to be for a cane holder.
Cane hole? Really?
Yeah.
I'd fix that up, man, so I could put a trailer on there
Mhm.
and I would go camping with the thing.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
I sure would.
Do you want to try this one first?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and sit down.
Looks like a granny type
I
bike.
think you're going to like it, though. You get a lot of positive Oh, I got to turn your battery on, Bob.
Oh,
Let me turn the battery on here.
excuse the car.
And a footrest. Wow.
All right. You want to give this one a shot, Ken?
Yeah. When you first describing these three, you used a term on the first two that went over my head. I didn't catch what it meant.
Recumbent, maybe?
No, earlier than that.
I don't remember. Don't remember.
I didn't know what that term meant.
Let me see. There you go.
Okay.
Don't push that red button. Not you gotta. Let me see. Yeah,
dog
leave
off.
it. Leave it. You're good. You can twist the throttle. That thing's.
Twist. Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
the seat's
there we
definitely
go.
more comfortable.
Oh, wow.
Does it move forward and back?
That's as far back as it goes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we need to adjust this one a little bit.
Yeah, you don't get a full leg extension.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and this is a throttle here. There we go.
What'd you think?
Pretty cool.
You can go around again if you want.
All right. Bye.
Operates pretty much the same as the others.
The brakes?
No, the whole thing, yeah.
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 How did you like
Is the control system the same on all of them?
No. Controllers are different. But the logic is the same. You know, how they operate is the same,
Yeah,
but different.
they seem to be fairly uniform across the board in their responses and so forth. I kind of expect the throttle to start when I start moving it, but there's a dead space before it actually happens.
Mm.
And as an electronics guy, I find that a little peculiar. Why doesn't it start when I move it?
Good question.
And not quite so aggressively. Need a smoother ramp relative to the rotation displacement to the speed.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to get a scope out and look inside, see what's going on. But it appears that they're not pulse width modulated, and if they did, the control would be a lot smoother.
Mm. Did you pedal at all or no?
Yeah, this is one you don't want to pedal.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
It just felt very heavy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A lot of man. The other ones pedaled.
Oh,
pretty
you had
well.
it in level 1 too. So if you had that higher, you'd get more.
Well, I went all the way to 0, and that was quite a tug.
Oh, that's because you're in gear 7 too, which is the hardest to pedal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you wanted to downshift it to 1, it'd be easier.
Let's see what that does.
You have to be moving to shift the gears though. So get pedaling and then push it hard.
Oh, it's just like a regular derailleur?
Yeah, push up with your thumb. There you go.
Oh yeah, that makes a
What'd you
difference.
think of this one, Cheryl?
Told you I could put a trailer on this thing and put my cat back there and go, go, go.
Yeah. How did you like this one compared to the Navy one?
Yeah, that definitely made a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
Liked
totally
that it
forgotten
was a
about the
little
gear
bit
ratio.
heavier,
Uh-huh.
so it was a little bit more sturdier than that one
Okay.
for riding ability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Do you have a
can-
preference between the two?
I like this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. How about you, Bob? It's comfortable, isn't it?
I could get in trouble.
Yeah, that kickback is on cars.
Yeah, comes into your body.
Does the backrest recline a little?
It doesn't, no.
Yeah, the seat's definitely much more comfortable than the bicycle seat.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do a little
sure.
swap. Now, just remember this one, I'm kind of trying to get a feel for how much we need to move the pedals out. So we're going to make some changes to it. But,
So you're the manufacturer?
yeah. Yeah. Oh, here, let's actually switch. So you go there, Cheryl. Yeah,
All
that
right.
way then Ken can come here and we can all be on a different one.
Okay. Get out of the country.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, this doesn't have a derailleur system.
That's right. That one, that's an original sample. The current production models do.
Okay,
You got someone push this button.
it's not on. Yeah,
Oh, he must have turned it off.
there you go.
That's weird. Let's see. Oh, is it on?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Is that your new favorite?
I like it. I like how the motor kicks in automatic when you're pedaling. That's pretty cool.
Well, they all do that. They all should do. They all do that.
That's the first time I
You pedaled
tried
like
it.
Yeah.
One thing about this one with the platform for your feet,
Uh-huh.
you have to have heels, be up to my heels on the pedals, or
Well, here,
I
you
was
can-
hitting it.
Slide back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still, the pedals are still in the same spot. My heels hit that.
Oh, okay.
Either ride with my kind of pigeon-toed or ride with my heels on the pedals.
Try again. Let me see.
Still like that one.
The one he's riding?
Oh, yes. That one's got to be, that one's the number one so far.
What'd you think of this one?
Too short for me.
Too compact?
Yes.
So we're gonna figure that out. I need to get, this needs to come like right about here, I think. Then it'll have a totally different feel.
Yeah. Somebody with fat thighs, it's really.
How about that one, Ken?
I like the handlebars being closer together. The arms can be more relaxed.
Yeah, exactly.
But I didn't try it without this extra cushion. See what that's like. The seat does not tilt back.
Does not tilt, no.
I think it's a little too vertical. Yeah, I think it's doesn't get the body into a comfortable shape without space behind your butt. Also, this is across the board. I've been playing with the assist thing quite a bit more now, and it doesn't seem to be as much of an assist, more like a takeover. There's not a smooth transition between the first pedaling and then it just takes off. And that's in the electronics, of course. And same thing with the throttle. There's a lot of motion before you get any response. And the response is rather abrupt.
Any positives?
It's a bicycle. It'll get you from point A to point B rather comfortably, relatively easy without a lot of effort. I tend to be very critical about stuff. Being a designer and a builder of a lot of things over a broad range of industries. So I tend to be very critical. That's just me.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because I have to be critical of my own stuff. And that's, anytime I see something, my wife is getting in my face all the time. Don't be so critical. Quit analyzing everything. Well, that's just who I am.
So of all the ones you've ridden, is there one you have a preference?
Functionally, they seem to be very uniform. So the preference would probably have to be based on seating, amenities, like the basket in the back is pretty cool. I can definitely see use for that. That's about it, I think. Maybe that's not very helpful.
Well, is there one you prefer then?
No, not really.
Okay.
I like these handles. I like the relaxed position instead of being out here.
Got it. Okay.
That's a definite plus for this one.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do one more rotation. Bob, where are you at right now then? You still picking the first one as your favorite?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And Cheryl, you're on this one now.
Yes.
So
that
far,
one's-
they're all very nice, though.
So far,
like-
that one has my name on it.
I like the fat tires. That issue I was having with the floorboard, you just got to learn to place your feet different on the pedals. I'm used to the old days riding my bicycle with the balls of my feet on to get your full extension and stuff. That's kind of not necessary with these.
Cool.
Which one am I?
So Cheryl's on this one, Bob's on this one, and Ken, you're on this one right here. And I don't know if you want this. I had this seat cushion in here. See if you like it.
See if I like it.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
I think the seat might be able to come forward a little bit too if you want it.
Nah, it's good.
Okay, I pushed all 3 buttons. The screen didn't come on yet. Oh, I didn't hold it that long. This is a derailleur,
Yes. So you're in gear
Oh, here,
7
yeah.
right now. That's why it's a little difficult to
Yeah.
pedal.
and it has to be pedaling to change the chain position, obviously.
I don't know if I'm just getting used to it
Uh-huh.
or if this one corners better than the other models.
It might because it's lower to the ground.
It cornered really good. It felt kind of exhilarating. I was back to going, go, Speed Racer.
Yeah, I think if we can get the pedal position right on that one.
Yeah, it seemed like they could be a little forward.
Yeah, you're a little cramped on there.
But all in all, it's pretty fun. Really fun. I was out there racing these guys, passing them on the left and stuff. I sometimes take risks. Actually, quite often I take risks.
Well, you're a motorcycle rider.
Yeah, that's part of my lifestyle. Just
This little thing picks up.
Yeah, with the thinner tires, you get quite a bit more pickup.
yeah.
I had it on 25 down there.
How did you like this one compared to the other one? The fat tire one.
For what I would want it for, I like that one still.
Fair enough.
That seat was very comfortable on that one.
This one's Speed Demon, boy. I mean, it picks up. It really goes. I could get a speeding ticket probably.
I'll have some pretty good giddy up, but like I said, the cornering on this one, I was pretty impressed.
And I like the pedal adjustment better than that one.
You like this one better?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I do like the pedal position. Or was it? Yeah, it was that one, right?
I'm having fun.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Ken, what'd you think of this one?
What just happened there?
Any difference? Better, worse?
Same comments about the throttle and so forth. I like the armrest. Seat's a little too vertical. You know, a little bit of layback to it. Otherwise, you find yourself having to keep yourself from falling forward. It's a very slight amount, but if it was like this, it would be more relaxed. It's, you know, like 2 or 3 degrees maybe.
Okay.
Make it adjustable. That should be easy.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Yeah, I've been through that a lot. Been through that a lot.
Always a cost involved too.
Yeah.
Do these have puncture-proof tubes in them?
They don't come standard with it, but there are tubes you can upgrade for and put them in. So yeah, you don't get a flat when you're out on a 20-mile ride or something.
Yeah, it would behoove somebody to put those in if they purchase one of these.
Yeah.
So I've had flat tires on bicycles many times. That's kind of a drag.
Yeah.
There's no goodie box with a patch kit. How does a puncture-proof work?
I can't give you the specifics of it. But there's a couple companies out there. Tannis is one. They make something that you actually insert into their tube. And it's like a foam that basically prevents it from puncturing.
Kind of like Seal and Air.
It's actually like a
or
liner
slime.
that goes around the tube. There's other companies that you can shoot in the tire called slime.
Yeah.
That will prevent the puncture. That will just allow you to ride X amount more miles to get safely to a destination.
Just slows it down a little.
Right, exactly.
Slows the leak down. Yeah. Doesn't stop it.
I put Seal and Air in a bicycle tire one time. When it came time to change the tire later down the road, I was stabbing it with my buck knife and it would activate the cylinder again and it would inflate again. Come on, and stabbing the heck out of it.
Okay, we're gonna move on to our fat tire, and I got one more trike I have to bring out. So I'll grab it and then we will move on to these. There'll be three of these too. So give me 1 second here. All right, we're moving on to our fat tire section. We had one fat tire there, but these are all 3 fat tire. This one's actually for passengers. So this is our rickshaw right here. So these are all 750 watt. Now, Cheryl, you're on a new one with the office chair seat. So tell us what you think of that. And then, let me get them all. This is a little bit different right here, Ken. Similar concept, just a little different appearance.
Yeah.
All right, now we can go ahead and go for it.
So let me,
Do you want the seat up a little bit, Ken, or are you good?
Yeah, I think it should probably be up a little bit.
Okay. Try that. Is the angle not good?
Is that changeable?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I can see that. Yeah, it's sliding off the back.
Okay, let me go ahead and change that. I got my tool for you. 1 second.
Frames are aluminum.
Yep.
And that's hand welded.
Yep.
That guy's good.
Nice ride.
How did you like the seat? It's a little bit, is it a little bit weird on that one?
No, it's actually comfortable.
Yeah, we gotta
Kind of
need to get
slants.
these brakes adjusted back here.
Kind of slants in the front a little bit. It is, think of it, lifted a little bit more up here in the front. If it was made a little bit differently. in
Did
the
you
front.
pedal at all or no?
Just barely,
Okay.
just to keep it going faster. Yeah, it was very comfortable.
What'd you think of this one?
Comfortable ride.
I like it. I like it. The seat a little bit. I can see it getting uncomfortable after a while.
How did you think of the handling though, with having the bigger seat on the back here?
It didn't seem to make any difference to me.
Yeah.
That like it's not there.
Cheryl-
Once again, I got to keep my.
Can you fit on the back here, Cheryl?
Could I fit on the back?
And he'll take you for a ride?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Drive
don't-
safe, Bob.
I don't
I will.
know.
I'll be a good boy. We ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm seat belted in real good.
All right. I'll be
Will.
good.
Okay, I'll just have to hang on for dear life.
No, I'll go slow.
All right. You can go.
Mr. Toad's wild ride here.
Woo.
How was it?
I didn't really feel a big difference with her being back there, except for the acceleration.
How was the comfort, Cheryl?
Seat driver.
I told her we were going on Mr. Toad's wild ride.
All right, cool. There you
All
go.
right.
All right. Now do you want to try driving?
Sure.
What, you want to tuck the cord just in your pocket? Yes. I don't want to get caught on something.
The whole
Yeah, probably the whole thing.
thing keeps slipping out.
Just push that middle button.
This
Turn
one.
it on. Yep, hold it down.
All right.
Oh, hold on one second. Cheryl. It's just a seatbelt.
Okay. Dragging.
Yeah, you're good. I just got to buckle it in.
Dragging.
All right, you're good.
Try that again.
Now try pedaling on this one a little too, and tell me your thoughts on it.
There's something ain't right in the front wheel here.
I think the fender's rubbing. What did you think of the overall position, stability?
I think it's the least comfortable one of the whole lot.
Okay.
The seat, the position of the handlebars. Yeah, pretty far spread out. I think I would get tired on a long journey.
Okay. So you like the handlebars being closer here?
Yeah, a little more closer because I'm kind of small guy. You know, that might be just fine for a guy that's this size.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not the size of a linebacker. I'm the size of a 16-year-old girl. Yeah, I have a 30-inch waist.
Okay. Okay.
It's hard to get clothes because I'm 3 to 4 sizes under where everything stops.
Well, 30-inch waist is pretty common.
Not in the men's department.
No?
They usually stop between 34, 36, or 38, depending on where you go. So, but I'm fine being small. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. Well, you've stayed healthy. You're still moving around good at 77.
When I'm in my little sailboat, I don't add so much weight, but sometimes you need some weight.
This is like driving
hike out.
around a car, man.
Yeah?
Miniature car.
Squeak.
Yeah.
How was it steering wise and okay?
Comfortable, yeah.
Do you want to try to ride on the back, Ken?
I promise not to drop you off anywhere.
Make a quick turn, I'll fly out the side.
Put the seatbelt on if you want.
Where's the other end here? Sitting on it. How do I pull it up a little tighter?
Here, put it back in.
There it is.
Yeah, oh, it's
About that much. I think I lost all of it pulling that out. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Go. Two people could sit in
What do
here.
you think?
I think the pedals could be a little less under you. But,
Yep.
But other than that, it rides good. I had to kind of reset it when we got around the corner. I was pedaling, and then I stopped pedaling, and it wouldn't go. I just turned it off and back on real quick. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Are you still sticking with the first one as your favorite?
I am.
Okay.
I am just, it just, the way it handled was really good for me. They're all fun. They're all a ton of fun. And like I was saying, if my wife and I were purchasing, that one they're riding right now at the back seat would be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would automatically just go for that. That's the way she is. She's a passenger. I do all the driving.
Squeaky.
How'd you like it, Ken? How's the ride back there?
Can't see out the front.
Be
Oh,
right
okay.
back.
He was kind of worried about where I was going.
Comfortable? Not comfortable? Ken?
Didn't even know I had anybody behind me.
Yeah. The steering doesn't change really, right?
The
No, doesn't.
it leaves the legs kind of cramped up, and I'm a small person. So if anybody was larger, they'd have the knees probably in the back of the driver.
I don't like this here. It's too close. But other than that,
You like
this
the
was
lower
spaced
step
out
over?
a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But other than that, I like riding it. It's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take a long trip in the back seat. Maybe to the grocery store and back. But if it was across country, the legs are too cramped up. And there's nothing you can do about that unless you made the bike longer.
Yep. Do you want to try driving this one?
Also, I noticed that she worked the throttle on, coasted a lot, which is part of, I think that's related to my complaint about it's being rather aggressive. She was responding to that without maybe thinking of it as on the same terms. But that was an observation of how she was operating it.
So what do you think, Ken? Having any fun today? Are you enjoying it? Do you like the feel of them, or is it just normal to you?
Yeah, it was interesting seeing them because I see them all over the streets. It was interesting experiencing it and seeing what they're about. For my side of the experience, I don't know if I'm giving you anything good on your side of the experience.
Well, I'm just curious, like, are they fun for you or not really? Or is it just Is it not something you would ever
It's
consider?
not something I would ever buy.
Nothing? No electric bike ever?
No.
No?
No.
Fair enough.
But it's interesting finding out what they're about.
Yep.
And right off the bat, I would have these, and it is adjustable. I think the handlebars are too high. Down here might be better. Okay. This is a different throttle, huh? It's that guy there. And I finally observed that the electric motor, duh, because it's in the wheel, doesn't go through the derailleur. The gear
Well,
shift,
they're all different,
the
actually.
gear shift isn't affecting the electric drive.
Right, right.
It's completely out of the
You
system.
can go ahead. Oh, you need to turn it on.
Okay. All right.
Now this is a different control.
That lady, I forget her name.
Cheryl?
Cheryl, yeah, she seemed so unsure of this. Now she's got a grin on her face and she's getting right at it.
This one needs a little adjusting, but what did you think? The seat, not your style?
Not my style. No. I like the office chair.
Yep, yep. All right, well, we're gonna get Ken's last feedback.
Nothing in the way of pedaling on this one. You know, one thing that I do like too on all these models, while you're rolling, when you let off the accelerator, when you go back onto it, there's a hesitation, which I think is a very safe feature. Just, not a big hesitation.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop real good.
No, we just need to adjust the pads.
I still love this one.
Still your favorite?
Yes, that's.
I like the seat on this one.
You want to try bringing a passenger, Ken?
All right.
All
And
right.
I like this one too.
This one?
I like this one, and I like that.
Don't kill me now, Ken.
I'll try not to.
Just remember, the squeaking doesn't mean the brakes aren't working. We just got to get the...
They're not as effective as the others. Takes a lot more to get it to stop.
Actually, our new version has hydraulic brakes, which have added to the stopping power.
Yeah, that would be.
These are
yeah,
mechanical disc brakes.
You can get some mechanical advantage that way.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm trying to decide if I'm ready here. Here we go. This does start out a little easier to control.
You want to take a lap
aggressive.
on your favorite one?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Turn the battery on for you. Were you a little nervous when you first showed up?
Was I nervous when I first showed up?
About riding them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was. But now I'm like,
Kid in a candy store?
I feel like I'm in a toy store right now, man. Just expensive toy store.
Try this too. I'm just curious. Here, let me put your feet on there. See if that's comfortable.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I could do that. Oh yeah. Good night, world.
Is this an entirely different controller? It has different.
The reason you're feeling a slower start is because of the weight, I'm guessing.
Because it controls a little easier from a standstill. It still is dead space at the beginning. The pedal assist works much better than the others, but not great. It in level 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, I should say, it's more responsive to the speed that you're pedaling.
And when you say
it doesn't take over or take off. When you get to level 3, you pedal at the same speed, but it continues accelerating. It's not responsive to the stimulus.
Yeah. There actually is a different type you can get called a torque sensor that will respond to your torque on the pedals. These are called cadence sensors. So once it flips, the motor turns on.
Yeah.
So that option exists. They're more expensive than cadence sensor.
It's not a very good control, in my opinion, because it's not paying attention to the commands very well. Especially after level 3, it just completely ignores what you're asking for.
I think the big part of the pedal assist is it's more for the open road, right? So when you're out on a trail or you're on a path and you want to cruise at 8 miles an hour, once that motor kicks in, you're not doing a lot of the start, stop, start,
But you
stop.
don't have control over its speed. It
You
runs
do.
the machine totally at different speeds.
Once you get up to speed, you do.
Well, there's not an opportunity to do that here.
Because then it'll gauge on your pedal, like how fast or slow you're
But
pedaling.
navigating in town, it could be a little hazardous.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take off, and it's not in sync with the pace of the pedaling.
Right, but you won't need an assistance if you're going 4 miles an hour necessarily, right? 3 miles an hour.
Well, you would like that. That's what you bought an electric bike for, so you don't have to pedal.
Well, but I mean, if you're navigating through somewhere like a grocery store, the true spirit of the assistance is to help you go distances, right? Not to go, you wouldn't need it to go 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. Even if you had a torque sensor, you don't need it to, navigate you through, like a grocery store or something.
Would
right?
they let these things in grocery stores? I've never seen one inside.
We've taken this one inside of Target before, the cream one, but that's store to store, so, but, so.
Yeah, so overall...
Well, you're not a fan of electric bikes, it sounds like.
I'm not a fan of electric bikes, but I'm a fan of electronics. I've been building electronics things. I'm building stereo systems now. Hopefully I get one ready for the show in May. And so I know control systems and motors and the difference between an SCR and a triac and different controlling techniques. And I think the control system could stand some serious rethink.
Well, I think
across the board.
I think the other piece of it is a cost issue, right? You can always, like I said, there's a torque sensor.
Yeah.
You pay more money for that. The control systems on e-bikes are not what they are on cars, right? The regulation of power, that'll come as the technology improves, I'm sure. But at this,
I'm surprised it isn't there now because I know what's available, and I use it, and I know how it works. And the thing you get, and there's no feedback. It's straight, one-sided, and it's definitely possible with very inexpensive components to get better control in this.
Well, might be an opportunity for you to develop something.
Yeah,
Because actually, I don't think they really exist.
Come see my sewing machine.
I will. I'll do that.
And like I said, the electronic modules only at not at manufacturing level, but at retail level is only $3.50, and that'll run up to a 10-amp motor.
Gotcha.
And that's up to, I think it's up to 40. Everything I'm doing is at 36 volts. And I think the controller is up to 48. What do these run on?
48 volt for for all these that are here right now.
That's a very common step level in the industry.
Yep. All right.
But yeah, the seat's uncomfortable. The handlebar position's uncomfortable. Both of those are adjustable, except the seat is the seat. I wouldn't go on a long trip with it.
Is there any trike here that you liked?
Let's see, I'd have to review in my head the one, I guess it was it this one? Because of the handlebars? Or was it this one? Yeah, if this had a more comfortable seat, that would be my winner.
Okay. You like the riding position of it?
Yeah.
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 You can change the seats too. We have seats with backrests and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if that had a chair type seat with the backrest at the correct angle, that would be it.
Okay. Good to know. Cool. Good feedback. All right, and we know Cheryl likes the new Fat Tire Simple Glide.
Yes.
And she wants a hitch on the back. And Bob's sticking to the 2 front wheel up there.
It's my favorite ride, my favorite style. They were all very fun. This has been a kick in the pants for me.
And if your wife was here, you'd say she'd want that because she'd want to be a passenger.
Absolutely, yeah. She's not a driver.
Cool.
She likes to just sit back and daydream. I
Fair
don't
enough.
blame her.
Yeah. All right, well, there we have it. Cheryl, Bob, and Ken just test rode all of our ETrikes. We got great feedback. All the trikes here are linked in the description below if you want to check them out. If you have any other questions, you can also comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. We offer a 30-day test ride your ETrike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, join our community. We have a Facebook group with thousands of members. You can talk to existing riders before you purchase to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.